Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sovereign conscious co-creators of our 5D New Earth. Welcome to the 5D New Golden Age of peace and prosperity for all, as Pluto, planet of death, rebirth, transformation, and resurrection, makes her great shift of the decade into Aquarius, the water bearer. As Pluto transitions into Aquarius to make her home for the next 19 years until 2044, we make our great shift of the ages into the Satya Yuga of freedom and abundance for all our good people of the new earth. This celestial alignment will be our catalyst for our quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous and the new Eden that we have prepared for over many years, timelines, and lifetimes. In the end, all we have endured will be worth it, for once fully awakened, we will never need to fall asleep again into the nightmare of samsara, and in the mind of Buddha, with the wheel of Dharma, all shall be set free to thrive and expand into our new heaven upon the new earth. In these final moments of the false 3D matrix of suffering, conflict, and struggle, all is being released, resolved, and purified for the great transformation and ascension to commence. Through this quickening, we step into our authenticity and truth of our almighty I Am presence and become the leaders, guides, and wayshowers of God's kingdom of heaven on earth. It is time to rise and shine, spiritual warriors of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47 Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you again today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a very powerful prayer for the transition of Pluto into Aquarius and the new golden age. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Seeing jeweled tones as we reclaim the feminine thrones throughout the dragon lands. All is remembered, Grail Queens. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Inga Barona. That which has long been dormant shall now awaken. New energy circuits within the human body and across the surface of Gaia are coming online. New gifts are being unlocked, with keys and codes being activated in divine timing. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle, a big shift has happened, helping you to completely reconnect with a part of your power that was restrained or dormant. You are rising. You have shed old layers for good. It's like another awakening has happened, taking you to a higher level of consciousness. Feel it, let it implement. Feel the receiving, give thanks and rest. So much has changed. It finally happened on its own. You don't need to push, to force anything. Take a step back. Your upgrade is about to be complete. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Today, synchronistically, a new 36-day cycle on the 9th wave begins. This energy brings new downloads to help our path transcend limits and be free. The 9th wave is a frequency that is flawless and pure like a diamond. It is gradually opening the door to allow us to heal and be one with the natural order of the universe. The frequency is a sine wave movement of 18 days of light and 18 days of light in the shadow, night, and it is the most condensed frequency and thus aligns the Earth's rising vibration to restore balance. 144 flowing in, Pluto into Aquarius and the Plumed Serpent. Dreaming the new day, 18th of November, 12 dog, into 19th of November, 13 monkey, and the new 18-day light cycle of the 9th wave timing frequency. Pluto goes into Aquarius on the 19th of November 2024 until 2044. The light of the plumed serpent, which to the Maya is the creator of time and the tree of life, seeded our light on earth, and thus the plumed serpent seeded all life, including the celestial bodies and the stars. All life was firstly spirit and then physical. Hence the plumed serpent represents the sacred bridge between the heavens and earth. As we shift into the new day of the 9th wave on the 19th of November 2024, synchronistically, it is also a shift point, astrologically speaking, with Pluto moving into Aquarius. You can see it as a sine wave movement, seen to represent the movement of the plumed serpent, and to the Maya the plumed serpent represented the consciousness of the evolution of time, not physical time, but spiritual time. With the 18 days of night taking consciousness through a valley, and the 18 days of day through a peak, the nights are a time of rest, healing, and allowing for the design changes creation is bringing. And the days are about new growth and advancing our understanding of time and life. So in a certain way, with what can be forecast through astrology, this correlates to the forecast of the larger expanses of time understood in the 9-level Mayan calendar. Synchronistically, we are seeing a collapsing of old structures to make room for new growth, and a great acceleration of the digital age and AI. At the same time, a collective healing of the emotional trauma of past misunderstanding will need to happen. We will need to forget about having fun until we heal our inner child. And it is the inner world that creates the outer world. So this is where the problems are. With, for the most part, the inner world being controlled to its detriment by external forces that have hidden agendas. But time will bring the design change of the divine universe, and as we arrive at the shift into the new 18-day cycle on the 19th of November, it is a time to hold center and be still. Allow creation to emanate through us and shine, and ride on the back of the plumed serpent with Pluto moving into Aquarius. It can be understood that the Mayan calendar works with spiritual astrology, and the study of the movements of the planets works with physical astrology. So the plumed serpent is the inner world's consciousness, and the outer world is a physical projection of the plumed serpent of time. Peace and harmony. Sean Caulfield from rockartgallery.com. And today from Divine Energy Works, Pluto shifts into Aquarius, one of the biggest transits of the decade, November 19th, 2024. Tiny but extremely powerful Pluto, the planet of death and rebirth, and the master of truth and radical transformation, is shifting into Aquarius on November 19th. Pluto has been in Capricorn, a sign that rules structure, since 2008, challenging old misaligned structures and distorted templates. Pluto's once-in-a-lifetime transition into the innovative, revolutionary sign of Aquarius, which represents the collective consciousness, started on March 23rd, 2023, opening the new era. This transition will continue to reveal the truth and bring a powerful collective rebirth, alchemizing the collective shadows that need to come to light. Prior to this, the last time Pluto was in Aquarius was from 1778 to 1798, a period of massive change all over the world. This energy will continue to unfold in the next 20 years, revealing truth and catalyzing powerful shifts to raise the collective consciousness and anchor the new Earth timeline, bringing social change and empowerment, breakthrough changes in science and technology, truth revelation, breakdown of the misaligned systems and structures, and inevitable radical transformation on personal and collective levels. Collapse of the old timeline and anchoring of the new Earth timeline. As Pluto's shift into Aquarius on November 19th aligns with the Pleiadian portal, This is the energy of breaking free from outdated structures, expanding into quantum possibilities, and aligning with our highest timeline. From Divine Star of the Light Erini, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, Pluto and Aquarius, a fulfilling incarnation. Today is the day that the body of Mother Earth is switching on its orgasmic mode. This is the continuation of the return of the ruby diamond, which carried within it the lost frequencies, and switching on of the main motherboard that took place on March 23, 2023. This new switching on will have a great impact on all the living ones, and depending where each stands in his or her evolution, each in their own timing will begin feeling a greater push towards his or her own inner self-realization and unification. The twin flames, after the phase of synchronization, are now entering the phase of interconnectivity so that the new flow can be received in harmony. 1111 Gateway coming in. Message: the Great Mother has already taken her place in the center of this creation. When you hear the thunder, you will know that her heart is open again. The opening of her heart is bringing great blessings of restoration and upliftment in the systems, layers, realms of earth, and all true spirits of good will be able to be here again. This has a great meaning for each human incarnation that each will experience and realize on their own. This is part of the true self-revelation. If you do not see the presence of the Divine Mother Feminine in the political and economical councils which take the great decision for humanity, this means that all of these councils, groups, parties are still an echo of the distorted patriarchy, matriarchy, and everyone believing and supporting them are in for a deep disillusionment like no other, which will take place further down the road, creating suffering, suppression, and division for people only to bring the next self-proclaimed saviors is an old recipe for control and implementation of the same hidden agenda via different faces and words. For the unaware masses, as we move forward, the deception will have a more and more sweet and caring face, one that will be seemingly provided for all, but this will only be the Trojan horse of the next phase of control and entrapment. The true new solutions of justice, abundance, health, free energy, and freedom for all will not come from where the mass is expecting. They will come from independent groups and bright individual ideas that will be provided directly from the God-Goddess consciousness. These groups have not fully formed yet, but they will consist of awakened and sovereign human beings, which are embracing the natural ways and the true values that they know that are in alignment to their living essence and godly heritage. These new solutions and ways will be according to natural law, free from manipulation, suppression, and codependency to big centers of control. This is the power returning to the people, and people will begin coming together like never before. The twin flames will be the actual living examples of mutual respect, love, and co-creation, and love and Sophia for a living abundance. There is a lot that needs to take place in the world, and a lot of fermenting in the political and economical arena until more people realize that they need to focus on their own inner growth and count on their own abilities and direct connection to Source, without needing the rulers that divide and conquer, and without adopting behaviors of fanaticism and revenge. Inner growth is a prerequisite for the new world. 144 continuing to quantum flash in. I am very happy that we are getting together on this truly life-changing moment of Pluto entering Aquarius in order to perform the switching on of the orgasmic mode. This is the true physical transformation and upgrade of the human Kundalini. The living Kundalini is the true living abundance. Blessings of a fulfilling incarnation. Erini, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior. From Divine Brother of the Light, Michael Love. The event, dawn of a new day. Pleiadian light forces transmissions. Great ones. Are you noticing the incredible transformation happening on planet Earth right now? Are you super awake and aware? Timelines are shifting so rapidly now that many starseeds are finding themselves in entirely different realities from one day to the next. Time itself is distorted. Hours and even entire days no longer align. Things that never existed in the old world are suddenly present, while many old things have simply vanished. While these strange experiences can be unsettling, they are leading to something profoundly positive, an event beyond imagination. So powerful, positive, and liberating for humankind is now taking place. It is the most extraordinary time in history. It is the beginning of the event we have long awaited. After eons of existing in darkness, Earth has now entered a part of the cosmos bathed in high vibrational light. This radiant energy is igniting humanity's awakening, restoring hope, and transforming our collective consciousness. The precession of the equinoxes, a 26,000-year cosmic cycle, is a key backdrop to this momentous shift. As we transition from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius, this alignment brings higher vibrational energies to Earth. It reflects a profound cosmic movement out of darkness into enlightenment, resonating with the collective awakening of humanity. Sri Yukteswar, a revered yogi and spiritual teacher of the Kriya Yoga, revealed groundbreaking insights into the Yuga cycles, aligning humanity's spiritual evolution with cosmic rhythms. His recalibrated timeline, derived from the ancient Saptarshi calendar, points to the year 2024 as a significant marker in the transition to the Golden Age. According to his teachings, humanity has already exited the descending Kali Yuga, the darkest age of ignorance, and entered the ascending Dvapara Yuga, a phase of rediscovery, energy awareness, and awakening. The ancient Atlantean civilization also followed the Saptarshi cycle, a highly advanced calendar system, preserved through the Indus Valley civilizations. This system aligns with the 26,000-year precession of the equinoxes, dividing time into precise phases of enlightenment and renewal. According to this wisdom, the last golden age coincided with the height of Atlantis around 26,000 years ago, during a similar cosmic alignment. Atlantis, a great civilization, flourished upon the earth during a previous golden age. It thrived as an enlightened society, embodying harmony, advanced knowledge, and spiritual elevation. This alignment marks the return of that golden age as the cycle of the ages comes full circle, bringing humanity back into a time of light, unity, and boundless potential. Isn't it fascinating that recent whistleblowers suggest so-called aliens might actually be emerging from our oceans, potentially the ancient Atlanteans themselves? What we know for certain is that you were part of the past golden age, and now here you are once more, completing the ascension you began so long ago. Synchronizing with these shifts, ancient wisdom and global calendars also emphasize 2024 as the pivotal year marking humanity's return to light and higher consciousness. The widely discussed 2012 Mayan calendar transition marked the beginning of a new Baktun, a phase of transformative energy now culminating in this galactic event. Similarly, the Chinese calendar aligns 2024 as a wood dragon year, symbolizing renewal, vision, and revolution. Technologies like artificial intelligence, free energy, quantum advancements, and a global spiritual awakening are manifestations of this cosmic shift. These breakthroughs, alongside decentralized currencies like cryptocurrency, are set to dominate the global economy, creating a more balanced and abundant world. Environmental awareness and sustainability are also taking center stage. reflecting humanity's reconnection with nature and its role as stewards of a harmonious planet. This extraordinary shift brings a surge of freedom and abundance, propelling humankind into a new chapter of harmony and possibility. Political systems are evolving towards inclusivity, compassion, and visionary leadership, while economies adapt to prioritize fairness, abundance, and equality. The vision is giving way to collaboration, creating a world driven by unity, innovation, and progress. What if we told you that it all starts today, November 19th, 2024? This day is more than just a moment in time. It is a cosmic turning point, a defining moment in humanity's grand transformation. Today ushers in the event, the long-awaited shift that will reshape our world forever. This 1,000-year grand event is marked by an extraordinary celestial alignment. On this day, Pluto, the planet of rebirth and profound transformation, moves into Aquarius, unleashing powerful energies of progress, renewal, and collective empowerment. This cosmic shift signifies the dismantling of outdated systems and the emergence of revolutionary ideas that will redefine the future of humanity. The old ways have completely dissolved, clearing the path for an era of boundless possibility and new beginnings. What are the odds that you, dear one, would be here on Earth today, hearing this message on this exact day? Today, November 19th, 2024, marks the beginning of the greatest transformation humanity has ever known. This isn't coincidence. It is destiny. You are here for a reason, aligned with the grand cosmic plan as everything changes forever from this moment onward. November 19th signals the dawn of a new Earth, where humankind co-creates a brighter, freer, and more harmonious future. This is the beginning of the Golden Age, a time when high vibrational light illuminates our path forward, guiding us toward higher consciousness, limitless possibilities, and boundless hope. The signs that this new age of enlightenment has indeed arrived are everywhere, as if the entire universe is proclaiming it loudly for all to hear. The great time of humanity has come, and you shall inherit a magnificent new earth and a new heaven. Over the coming weeks and months, you will witness extraordinary announcements, groundbreaking breakthroughs, and awe-inspiring disclosures. Everything that has held you back has been swept away, and the old things are gone forever, making way for you to fully step into your wildest dreams and highest potential. Welcome to the new Earth, the radiant fifth dimension, where infinite possibilities await. Well done. Enter in, Great One. This is your moment to shine. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, as we step into a new harmonic era, marked by Pluto finally moving into Aquarius. Many of you will feel the big shift in your bodies and how they now perceive and adjust to the new Earth's energies. Many of us have been working for many years, so we can align now to these new frequencies, and above all, to the new Earth's fifth-dimensional crystalline portals available for all who are choosing to exit the 3D old timelines. Portals that our Aurora family and the White Elohims, guardians of our galaxy, sustain, protect, and create to support those who are now choosing to pass into the last physical ascension stage. Many of you are now feeling the physical sensations of literally being upgraded into a more illumined frequency. This is what my guides named as energetic and physical soul reconnection signs. It begins when our chakra system starts being transfigured into higher illumined chakras, with colors that are not part of our human color spectrum. We start vibrating at higher frequencies, and our bodies start the long-term process of energetic crystallization, as it will take eons until we can see our new harmonic bodies losing their density. When we do our inner work, there are some common signs and sensations that we are heading into this process. signs that clearly confirm that we are embodying a higher level of consciousness, moving into a new state of being and leaving aside more of our old 3D one. Many of these sensations start happening in our air portals, when we feel as if we are a bit deaf, hearing how sound vibrates in our ear, while all the other sounds fall silent, as if we are only listening to a new sound we have never heard before, a new frequency that echoes in our ears and numb the other senses. Our air portals are readjusting to the new and denser frequency that we are now able to pick up. All the other noises feel uncomfortable until we begin to adapt again to the loud noise of our dimension. All feels more intense, but more precious and unique than ever before. These sounds have nothing to do with the so famous ringing in the ears, which is a totally different issue, and it will also depend on your individual situation. The bone structure, especially the legs, ankles, and fingers, will also experience many sensations as they start losing density, even though we are still in the initial phases. Legs may creak, as may two other bones. Pain can become a constant when we pass through periods of profound density loss, which again has nothing to do with losing bone mass. For others, this process can be more emotional, as they release an old self, balance their ego, and let go of an old life, starting the creation of a new lifestyle that is now aligned with their soul's will. Some people suffer from anxiety as our dense bodies are not accustomed to dwelling in the love that we are now able to embody. All must be first checked physically, making sure we do not have any physical condition. Others may not have any sensations. We are not always meant to be experiencing symptoms and challenges. Ascension, after all, is about simplicity, as we embrace higher levels of love and go with a pure heart to serve where required. This is an introductory passage to the new frequency that will reign for the next years, a passage that will be key for us to create the foundations of the new earth we wish to leave for future generations. What values are we fomenting with our daily thoughts and actions? What do we continually feed with our energy? What are we energetically and spiritually consenting? Sometimes to consent we just have to do nothing, which foments and supports what is lower in frequency. Self-observance is the most important to be able to heal and remove fixed patterns that limit us, as the more we work on ourselves, the more we will be changing the world, as it is all about creating within the frequency we desire to feel, see, and manifest outside ourselves. Many are the signs of our personal and planetary reconnection to the soul dimensions. We just have to know where to look, and that is always inside, to feel the love, wisdom, and power that we, as a collective, are gradually reclaiming, supporting the shift in consciousness that is taking place on the planet. You, with your kind heart and benevolent assistance, contribute immensely to the current transition. Thanks to the effort of many as one, we are seeking physical evidence of what we have been working with for many years. This is just the beginning. Do not let the mistakes of a few mislead you from the truth. Continue being brave, remaining in your higher heart, within divine love and compassion to all, for this is the only way back home. Within infinite love, from NataliaElba.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Kieran Lithica, Celestial Upgrades. For the light now is providing celestial upgrades for all beings to explore. A wonderful light expression initiated from the great depths of the universe in alliance with Mother Gaia. A quantum expressive light infused with activated emotional expression and resonance to enable the great synthesis of light fusion deep within the depths of your soul. This is an all-empowering fusion of light activation, the grand rising of light for all species, attuned to the great rising of now. As all souls are part of this journey, the activated souls are awakened to this presence of light, as others now follow. For our light role is to lead, initiate, and expand the light synthesis of now, Simply affirm, I feel into the presence of this grand light. I uprise in the universal light plan for Gaia. I feel my light body awakening and activating in this light. Together we uprise in the great expansion of now, sending waves of cosmic love, Global Light Alliance from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. You have done so much for others. Now it's your turn to be helped and experience love, abundance, and peace. The door is open for you to step into the light and experience this new way. Take daily steps away from the past and into this beginning. Utilize your creative expression as motivation to keep going. God bless you. Love, Carolyn from 144godcode.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Rod James. Pluto shifts from Capricorn into Aquarius today. It will remain here until 2044. Pluto is the planet of death. It's all about what you need to let go of in your life. This planetary transit may feel intense, but it's all about transformation and uncovering what's beneath the surface. This is helping us to further clear the past so that we can move into new energies. This is the planet of rebirth. Pluto in Aquarius is here to help heal and awaken the collective. The future we create will be together. Ascension is something that we will do as a group. It's something happening on a collective level. Pluto in Aquarius will help you to heal old wounds by tapping in on a deeper level. You're being guided to prioritize self-care and to find balance. Over the next 20 years, you will continue to redefine who you are, peeling back layers to reveal a more empowered, authentic self. This is a time for self-discovery. Pluto in Aquarius can bring profound changes to your relationships. It can bring about intense connections. You may attract people with whom you have a soul connection. It can help you to clear imbalances and triggers. This alignment will push you to confront and heal deeply ingrained patterns and beliefs about relationships. Anything holding you back must go. It will help you to work together in your relationships. Today, Mercury in Sagittarius aligns with Chiron in Aries. Chiron is still retrograde too. Expect old wounds to be popping up. Chiron is the area in our life where we have experienced our deepest woundings. It's our shadow side. Sagittarius season starts on November 21st. This will help kick off the holiday season. It's meant to bring a fun energy. From sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, she sees the stars. From today onwards, Pluto moves into Aquarius, where he will stay for the next 20 years. Libra, Aries, Cancer, and Capricorn all take a sigh of relief, especially Capricorns. We have all been in a massive growth portal that is provoked through pressure. The 4 signs above, you have graduated. Pluto, the most intense planet of the zodiac that brings with it intensity, transformation, death, and rebirth, has left the earth sign of Capricorn after spending the last 15 years here demolishing Capricorn themes of top-down structures, the patriarchal systems of the world, and earth-based material, money, tangible values. Aquarius, where he sits now for the next 20 years, is such a different archetype. It's intellectual values. The power shifts from top-down structures and corporate to ideas, the collective, and to be honest, technology. AI is going to skyrocket over the next 2 decades, and as this is ingenuitive and inventive air sign is ruled by Uranus, the planet of shocks, surges, and surprises, we honestly don't even know what things will look like in 20 years. But AI will grow and change our realities in ways that we can't even comprehend yet. How does this play out for you as an individual? Well, it depends. Values want to shift from outdated, stuck, and stubborn traditions and beliefs into more open-minded and expansive, New Age principles. Healing will be less controlled by huge corporate companies and more around energy, sound, vibration, light. And whilst Capricorn can represent the old way, tradition, and patriarchal systems, this breaks through all that. Some key words of Aquarius are futuristic and inventive. So from today onwards, you get to reinvent yourself. This planet is slow moving, so we need to give this a few weeks to really settle into its new Aquarian terrain. Freedom, liberation, new open-minded values, new discoveries, a whole new life is available to you right now. Cut the ties with the old stubborn value systems you inherited from generations stuck in trauma and pride, and elevate your beautiful little consciousness into expansive and never-ending possibilities. What a time to be alive. Permission to reinvent it all. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Ruby Falconer, November 19th, 2024, Pluto enters Aquarius. Today is an astrological big deal. At 3:29 p.m. EST, Pluto enters Aquarius. Pluto, Lord of the Underworld, God of Death, has spent the last 16 years in Capricorn and has been transiting the cusp of Aquarius since March 2023. Pluto is expressed through death, birth, and transformation. The areas governed by the sign Pluto is transiting will go through a process of ruthless transformation. Since 2008, Pluto has been transiting Capricorn. The structures of our society, established norms in government and law, have undergone a death process. Aquarius describes the collective that emerges from Capricorn structures. Over the next 20 years, as Pluto transits through Aquarius, new versions of the collective will be created as existing ones crumble. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the Great Awakener, and is the sign of revolutionary change. Many wonderful creations emerge from the Aquarian vision. The shadow side of Aquarius is authoritarianism. Aquarius is part of the Leo-Aquarius polarity, the individual versus the collective. Pluto in Aquarius suggests that the drive to destroy existing forms of the collective is strong. The danger is that in the resulting chaos, a path will open for an autocratic leader to seize power over the collective. In shamanic Egyptian astrology, Pluto is allied with Osiris, who is killed by his brother Set. On his death, a son is born, Horus, who ascends to the throne of his father after a centuries-long battle with Set. Aquarius is allied with Ptah. Ptah created heaven and earth through the words that he spoke. His tongue is connected to his heart. Everything we create must be inspired by love. If it is not, it will eventually fail. Pluto will complete his transit of Aquarius in January 2044. From ShamanicStarology.com. From Divine Star of the Light, Adrian Elise, November 18th through 25th, 2024, Precipice, Supernova Astrology Update. The Sun just opposed Uranus on the heels of the Taurus full moon. We are getting activated into who we really are. There is no denying the awakening, although many still seem to be sleeping through it. We sit at the precipice of a whole new world, with Pluto about ready to move into the sign of Aquarius on November 19th. We have been inching our way into a new paradigm, but at some point the ball must really get rolling. Saturn just turned direct on November 16th, moving us forward in a new way. The Sun in Scorpio will come into a harmonious trine with Neptune on November 19th, just as Pluto makes the move into Aquarius, moving us over into the Golden Age. We must face and recover hidden truths and treasures in order to move forward and receive our abundance. Uncovering the deeper truths of the Piscean Age is the only way for humanity to come out from under the programmed shame which has kept us playing small and stuck in low self-worth. The truth is that we are electric, powerful beings. Our light is our inheritance, and it's about to get turned on. We are entering a long, drawn-out retrograde season, which seems to be designed to help us reorient from scarcity and trauma into security and abundance. It's all centered around Mars retrograde, which happens December through February, in the signs of Cancer and Leo. It's the mother's world again, so we better get going on cleaning it up. Mars is moving into his first of 3 trines with the north node of the moon, and sextiles to the south node of the moon, which will happen during this retrograde. Mars in Leo will be in trine to the north node in Aries from November 23rd through the 26th. The Sun will move over into the sign of Sagittarius on November 22nd, and come into trine with the north node of the moon in Aries on November 26th, and Mars on November 27th. This grand fire trine with the Sun, Mars, and the north node of the moon says the new way forward must be based on a new understanding of who we really are. We take back our energy by shining our light. Mars will also make 3 oppositions with Pluto and 3 squares with Black Moon Lilith in Libra, freeing ourselves from the chains of relationships with lower control forces. We are stepping fully into our own autonomy. Mercury will turn retrograde at 22 degrees Sagittarius on November 26th. Mars will turn retrograde on December 7th. Mercury will take another retrograde at the end of the Mars retrograde in March of 2025, along with Venus. It's a 5-month time of holding steady, yet getting ready to pounce and step up and own your new life. With all of our personal planets in retrograde, it's a time of great readjustment, a preparation for the returning of our abundance, which is to come. Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius will make 3 squares with Saturn in Pisces and 3 oppositions with Jupiter in Gemini. Mercury opposes Jupiter in Gemini November 18th. Jupiter in Gemini is forcing us to face what has been blocking our expression. Mercury is trying to understand according to the backdrop of the Sagittarius wider horizon view. The supernova voice needs to be heard. It's the same as the great mothers. It's only about learning to listen to her again, through our own body, intuition, and emotions. Mercury is about gaining understanding, and this Mercury retrograde with 3 times squaring Saturn and opposing Jupiter is triggering, like a foreshadowing, the energy of the Jupiter square Saturn, which happens on December 24th and 25th. Something's gotta give. Venus in Capricorn is coming into square with Black Moon Lilith on November 26th at 16 degrees, and will square up with Chiron on the 28th at 19 degrees. The hidden secrets of the feminine are also the universal truths of frequency and vibration. This knowledge of our own free energy will set us free. It's all about understanding the role of the feminine in our new age. We can't get back on the timeline until we save Mary from the dungeon and sing the song and teach the teachings of the divine feminine once again. 144 fully anchored into the crystalline core of Pachamama and rising. When are we going to begin to listen again to the feminine authority of love, compassion, and intuition? It's what we have all been waiting for. Heaven on earth is when the mother takes her rightful place in our hearts. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, November 19th, Pluto, ruler of transformation and regeneration, is finally shifting back into Aquarius, sign of the water bearer, at 3:29 p.m. EST. He will stay in the sign of freedom, independence, liberation, and innovation until 2043 through 2044. This is about a big paradigm shift on the planet. Pluto rules death and rebirth, radical change and renewal, evolution and empowerment. Aquarius rules free thinking and inventiveness, objectivity and equality, progression and focus on the future. It will take time to create the world we wish to live in, but we should feel a change in the energy with his movement into this sign. Aquarius is not a water sign, but an air sign, which rules the mental realm of thoughts, ideas, perceptions, perspectives, information, and communication. The water bearer is about the life-giving water of knowledge to humanity, associated with humanitarian and the sharing of wisdom. These are auspicious and hopeful times for the collective of humanity. Remember, they always say, it is always darkest before the dawn. Now is the time to come together with people of like mind all over the planet to bring about the changes that we wish to see, to use our higher intellect to come up with solutions that will solve the challenges that we face in these times, to care for and bring healing to Earth Mother Gaia so she continues to support our existence, to love our sisters and brothers of humanity and treat everyone with mutual respect, regard, and consideration, to be in and express from our higher soul selves, to envision the world that we wish to live in. Now is the time to step into our authentic self, to speak your truth with love and compassion, and to take the actions that are needed to manifest a better experience for everyone. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Sun in Scorpio, trine Neptune retrograde in Pisces, Mercury in Sagittarius, trine Chiron in Aries, Pluto enters Aquarius. This is it. On this astrologically historic day, we enter a new era, one which will see a change in humanity and how we think of ourselves as humans. Pluto asks each of us, what do you need to lose to be free? What needs to change for you to take control? What radical mindset shift would seat you on your throne of power? Think of your communities, friends, networks. We are going to need our connections going forwards. So begins a collective awakening, power to the people. And on the smaller scale, in that quiet moment between waking and sleeping or gazing into nothingness, whilst you grab a moment's peace at work, there are other questions that gently stare towards self-compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. Your light is unlimited, your soul immortal. All things change, and sometimes as they are changing, they appear broken beyond repair. But sometimes we have to take everything apart to put it back together again to make it work better than before. Think healing thoughts. Maintain peace in your heart. Let the transformation begin. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 135, Blue Overtone Eagle. Overtone is the name for the number 5, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of any wave spell is quite powerful, but the 5th day of the monkey wave spell is much more intense. A great deal can be achieved today if you have the gumption. You can be empowered or overpowered is the message here. Remember the theme set out on day 1 by the magical monkey, and that is to go on a magical 13-day journey. Today is an important part of that journey. We are being empowered, and we now can radiate. Today is Blue Eagle, and it represents creativity, mind, and vision. The eagle helps us see the bigger picture, which is very helpful currently due to monkey messing with our heads. Fly high today above all the mayhem, and you'll be empowered by what you see. Creativity, too, will be empowering today, and so indulge in whatever gets your creative juices flowing. The eagle has visions, but mind is another keyword associated with it. And this really helps us today because the monkey mind is overthrown by the eagle's mind. The eagle's mind is sharp just like its talons and beak. It can shred through any nonsense, and this enables us to see things more clearly. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Overtone Eagle, 5 Main, Keen 135, 19th of November 2024. Empowering Big Visions. Another divinely encoded spiritual day imbued with clarity, radiance, and success codes. Day 5 in the Blue Monkey Wave spell of magic, joy, bliss, play, merriment, spontaneity, and a return to innocence. Today we are using monkey magic to empower our greatest dreams of personal and collective abundance. 144 of magic and empowerment, ascending in. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. Day 5 is the command day, where we command our dreams into being, radiating them out to the universe so that they can manifest on Day 10, Planetary Tone Day. If you have not written your bucket list or completed your vision board, hop to it and command to Spirit exactly what it is you want to manifest. Be bold and be clear. Command your abundance and success. Today's question is, what dreams can I empower in order to unleash and co-create the collective dream of planetary abundance? Divine blessings for commanding our great dreams into reality. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 135, Blue Overtone Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to create. Commanding mind, I seal the output of vision. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of abundance. And now we complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer for the transition of Pluto into Aquarius and the new golden age. Divine source of light and transformation. As Pluto moves into Aquarius, we honor the sacred transition, a gateway to a new era of awakening, unity, and innovation. We call upon the highest energies of love, wisdom, and courage to guide us through this time of profound change. Help us to release the old structures and patterns that no longer serve us, making way for a brighter, freer, and more harmonious future. Aquarian energies of progress and humanity fill our hearts with vision and hope. May we embrace individuality while honoring our collective interconnectedness, stepping into our roles as co-creators of the new golden age. Pluto, planet of transformation, help us to face the shadows with grace and rise into the light. May we harness your power to rebuild, innovate, and align with a world of equality, peace, and higher consciousness. Gaia, beloved Earth, anchor us in your wisdom and stability as we grow and evolve. Help us to live in harmony with you and all living beings, planting seeds of sustainability and love for generations to come. We welcome this new chapter with open hearts, committed to embodying the truth of our divine potential. May we walk this path with integrity, purpose, and faith, knowing we are supported by the infinite light of the universe. And so it is. Amen. This prayer can be used as part of your personal reflection, rituals, or meditative practices to align with the transformative energies of Pluto and Aquarius and the vision of the new golden age. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed transition into this new golden age of Aquarius as we continue our ascension through the portal of awakening and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.